What's up, guys? Traditional country fans out there, I'm Don. Welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a song, Marty Robbins. Many of you folks know Marty Robbins. I did a song off of this very album, Gunfighter Ballads. I don't know, probably 8 months ago. It was a while back. And what was it, like Roan? I think it's something Roan. Strawberry Roan? Something like that. Anyway, but I'm doing a song, Big Iron. And Marty, Mr. Robbins, was from Glendale, Arizona. I don't know where he moved to, but their Facebook pages or wiki will generally tell you where they were born anyway. And he was a NASCAR driver and a Grammy Award winner. So, I mean, some folks just have it. Chris Ledoux had it. It's just some folks do all these things in multiple spheres, and they just do it all well. But he was born in 1925 and passed away in 1982. So at age 57. So that's a young man. I'm sure some of you know why he passed away so young, but I'm not aware of it. And this is requested by Walt Jeffers. So Mr. Jeffers, thank you for this request. I see that Walt Jeffers, and I have friends who live on Jeffries Highway in Walterboro, South Carolina. And so I see your name and I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? And I just figured it out now. Here we go, Marty Robbins, Big Iron. I don't know the song. It's a true reaction. Oh, it's a heartbeater.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
You hear that bass line? The thing's moving along fast. It's got your heart engaged in this, like with the storyline, like, where's this going? It's building up to something most likely isn't good, but it wasn't like a slow build-up tempo-wise in this song. Bang, they came at it right away.
Town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red.
Here you go.
Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more.
Wow.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death.
Those of you who have sidearms and such, I don't have guns at all, but a big one, wouldn't it be harder to get that out and shoot? Like, I don't know, I'm just guessing here that like too small is too small. Like, you're likely to miss, like grabbing it or something. But like a big pistol isn't, I mean, I guess just because it's heavier. I don't know, but maybe it's, I don't know. You got to comment on that if it's worth commenting on.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas red, not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the Ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
They just ended it. Boom. He has a really nice voice. I only noticed that toward the end. I was paying attention to so many other aspects of the song. He had a really nice voice. But another thing I was thinking of toward the end is, how do you select a song? I wonder what the process is for somebody like Marty who's doing gunfighter ballads, how you eliminate certain songs and which ones resonate with you so that when you, like, and then what's the process of getting your mind in the space where when you go in to record it in the studio, I don't know, part of me says you're just not going to go through it technically. Because that doesn't move people when you just sing technically. Generally, it doesn't. There's got to be some passion, some connection to the lyrics and the song to drive, like whatever you're imparting, the meaning of the lyrics are to the people listening to it. So, I just wonder, like, how do you decide, all right, that's a good song, I'm going with it, assuming he didn't write it. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, what a way to live, too. It just makes me think of, like, the Wild West and such. But, before civilization became paved and all the automobiles and whatnot, but just how somebody would be sent to bring back somebody. Like, and how did they get paid? Was it like, well, when they bring the dead body back or the live body back, either way, they get a bonus? Like, I never even thought about those aspects about what a lawman, like a ranger, was expected to do and how he'd even be compensated for jeopardizing his life. And that's true jeopardy right there, face to face. I'm either quicker than you or I'm dead. What a way to live, or go, But all right, Walt Jeffers, thank you for that. Oh geez, what am I going to rate that? I can't just sign off. That was a movie. That was a made for TV movie. I could see that. They might have cut away when the blood and all that, but that was a movie in 4 minutes or whatever it was. I'm going to go with an 8.6. Yeah, it sounds like the right guy won. It does. But I don't know, you could designate somebody an outlaw, and maybe that's just because you decided to call them that, and maybe they had a right to shoot somebody in those circumstances. But in this case, the lawman went to get them. 20 people dead, now 21. So, all right, that's it. 8.6, Marty Robbins' Big Iron. That was a story. I love that. So, all right, Walt Jeffers, thank you again, my friend, for that recommendation. And that's it. I'll see you guys on another video. Have a great day. Keep rocking the country.